Now that you've learned a little bit about the iron magic of informing guests about the product features and benefits, let's see the rest of magic put into action.
I only hope you're in time to stop them before they borgify your friend.
The morning stream. Get the baby.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS. It is the morning stream for Monday, March 2nd, 2026. Oh, hi, March.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. You're not March, though. You're Brian Ibbett. Hi, Brian Ibbett.
I am, yes. I did not hit February. I did not
hit her. Oh, hi, March. Yeah, we're there. We're in it. It's a new month. It's kind of freaking me out. I'll tell you this. I believe in the birds more than I believe in people. Because we've had weather people say, yeah, hardly any snow in the valley this entire winter. This has been a real weird winter, which it has been.
Yeah.
But hey, we still think that, just some of this will be delayed and you'll still blah, blah, blah. Then suddenly birds are everywhere singing.
Like they think it's spring. Like, I guess this is where we live now.
Yeah. And I think that is such an millions of years old evolutionary thing they do. Sure. That they know better than we do, and I think winter might just straight up be over, Because it was like 60 degrees yesterday, super nice. The birds are everywhere, the sun's out. We had a little rain, but it was warm rain. It was weird.
If we look at last year, we had our heaviest snow, I think, at the beginning of February, and then we didn't have anything after it that even compared. So if it follows last year, then yeah, we've had our worst. And the unfortunate thing is, February is usually our snowiest month here, and March is our second snowiest, and they're still not predicting anything for. I don't know.
It's jacked, man.
It is jacked. Yeah,
it's really weird. Although the mountains look amazing because they're covered in snow, and that's what that's the important thing. We'll live in the valleys if we need to.
Yeah.
But anyway, we hope the weather where you all live is okay.
Yes.
I guess things,
especially goes out on the east. Hopefully, things are a little bit more in control for you guys on the East Coast.
Yeah, have you guys? I assume they've dug out of that by now. It's all.
I hope so. Yeah,
it was pretty bad for a few days there. Anyway, it's nice to see you all. We got a new show today. Some good news. We'll just mention it now. Brian's case got pushed, so it's not his case. The case he's being asked to testify in.
The case I was subpoenaed for, yes, is pushed to May, and they probably will plead before then. So
yeah,
or plead. I guess
plead out. No, that's bleed out.
Plea is the noun. The plead is the verb. Plea is the noun. Anyway, they pleaded. Yes, pleadidated.
Sure.
So I'll be here Wednesday.
Sweet.
So regular week for us.
Yeah.
Here all week.
It'll be fun.
Try the veal.
Try the veal. Tip your waitress. All the things you do.
That's right.
I gotta. I gotta ask this question. This weekend, the unthinkable finally happened on Saturday morning. The final leg of the installation of Google Fiber happened here at the house. And I've been waiting 12 years for this since I moved here. When I first moved here,
because they were teasing it, right
all the time in the beginning. Yeah. They were just like, we're so excited about it, rolling it out soon and this and that. And then they didn't because there was some HOA holdup with a deal they had with CenturyLink, and they were going to wait for them to roll out their version of fiber, but that never materialized. So because we're in what's called Founders Park, the area that kind of started this and then it all grew out, we are under different rules. So one day, as I mentioned on the show some month ago or so, or whatever it was, 2 months, Google came out here and just dug a bunch of holes around this one area and just this area and didn't roll out anywhere else. And we were like, what the heck is going on? So we dug in and I'm like, sweet, that means any day now. And even the guy who put in the cement.
Even the guy that put it in is like, you can have it any day now. Like, you can have it by the end of the week.
Yeah, didn't happen. It was like a month and a half I had to wait.
Yeah.
But that was okay because it kind of happened all at once. On Thursday last week, I got notice that they were ready and said, pick a day, pick a time. Did the soonest time I could.
Available.
Yeah. Come here at 3 a.m. I don't care if I'm in my underwear. Let's go. I didn't care.
Yeah.
So I set it all up. Super simple, easy. It is the most stress-free part of this. You clearly is a tech company doing this and not some ancient ass freaking regional provider bullshit where you just have to jump through weird hoops. It was so easy to do that part of it. So then our time rolls around. It's 10 a.m. on Saturday. And I'm up. I'm ready. I've cleared out space in the place where we keep most of our cabling and wires and previous routers and all that.
Sure.
Like just whatever he needs, I'm ready for it.
You were exactly like there's a red carpet rolled out from the street all the way to where your router is.
Basically, yeah. I was just like, this guy's he'll never have a better greeting than he's gonna get today.
Cookies. I think Kim made a lasagna.
She did have water and like a breakfast sandwich. She had a bunch of crap ready.
Of course she did.
She totally did all that. So she did all that stuff. We have never been more ready for someone to come install something at the house than we were on Saturday.
Yeah.
So bing bong, door rings. All right. I said, all right, Kennel the Dogs. Everybody does their thing. We have it all coordinated. I just want there to be no...
It's go time, folks.
I want there to be no resistance, right? Like
Carter, you know what you need to do. Alicia, over there.
Yeah. Ripley, guard the back door.
That's right.
So this guy comes in, and he looks like one of us, honestly, like a BlizzCon attendee. So kind of long hair, big beard, all good. In fact, immediately I saw him, and I went, oh, all right, he's one of us, probably a big nerd. And he walks in, and sure enough, he is, because as soon as he comes in, our little sitting area has some Warcraft paraphernalia, like the picture book one with the pop-ups in it and some stuff I got from Blizzard, a couple of board games in there. And he goes, oh, no way. And I said, what's that? And he goes, dude, where'd you get these? And he goes, I sold my WoW account for $7,000.
Oh, geez. Wow.
And I go, well, really? What for? And he goes, well, it was a high-level PvP account that had all the mounts unlocked, and it's the only way you can get it unless you go grind it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then it hits me. I don't know. Here's the thing. I liked this guy. He was funny.
Yeah.
He knew his stuff, like all sorts of things. Like, okay, I'd be like, all right, well, the wireless part of this, tell me what's best in terms of like the repeater, so that we maximize throughout the house and distance and all. And he's like, all right, well, you know your stuff, but so that's good. So I'm going to talk to you in plain terms. And then he would just get nerdy about it, and I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was into it, right? I felt like again one of us.
He doesn't have to dumb it down for like Mildred down the street of like, okay, this wire is going to come in. The internet is in this wire right here.
Yeah. And so he was thrilled that he was dealing with somebody who knew their shit, and I was thrilled that it wasn't somebody who was, I don't know, just hard to deal with or something.
Right.
Super easy. So right now I'm thinking, man, everything is coming up Johnson today. This is great. And then it hits me like a truck in the wrong lane.
Oh no. Okay.
This guy, I've never experienced BO like this.
Oh, really? Okay.
And is there a rule?
Really is like a BlizzCon attendee.
I mean, yeah, like if you think about the worst, hottest BlizzCon you ever attended, and the people who just straight up hadn't showered for 4 days.
Right.
Look, I don't want to shame anybody for whatever their personal habits are.
Sure.
But I had to be kind of close with him in a small space down here. I had to like be. Yeah. He's like, all right, if you can come in here and help me configure whatever password you want. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And now we're having that Seinfeld issue where it hasn't quite
the
left
B has
yet.
Or the O has transferred from the B to the
whatever
to the router.
Yeah. So everything has, like, I had a towel hanging up that was still sort of wet after I showered that morning.
Okay. Yeah.
That towel is dry now, but smells like the dude, and he was nowhere near that bathroom. So
wow,
it was. I mean, honestly, and if he's listening, I really like this guy. I think his name was Corey. Super nice, but holy shite. It was overwhelming, Brian, to the point that the girls all kind of just went and like went off into their little corners.
And like, all right, so it looks like your wires come down to this closet. Could you come in here with me? Nope, I can't.
I can't come in there. I'm really sorry. But
I can. Would you like me to FaceTime you from out here? I can do that if you'd like.
Yeah, and I just kind of, these things are awkward social things, but I just wanted to say, hey man, I got like a stick of the stuff in the bathroom. You could just like
one little native. Kim actually has a bunch of toiletries we offer to the UPS guy. Would you like some?
Yeah, here, just give him a little Ziploc and you got all your
already
stuff in there.
Prepared for little gift bags.
Brian, it was so bad. I just can't even explain it.
There's
So
a guy that goes to Panera and does the same. Like, there's a contingency of like the coffee people, the Panera coffee people. I see like 4 or 5 of them every morning, or most mornings, that go there around the same time I do. They're just there to use their Sip Club free coffee. Only one other person brings his own container. The rest of them all get the Panera paper cup. But come on now, I have a Spider-Man cup, and by golly, I'm going to use it.
For sure. Don't they know who you are? Jeez.
Exactly. But there's one guy who gets there, a little bit before I do typically, and has already gotten his coffee and he's getting ready to head out. And I don't get it, but he's got like a sour BO smell, I showered and then I got on the treadmill and ran till I sweat, till I was covered with sweat, and then I put my clothes on and came to Panera kind of smell.
Yeah.
Like that sour, dry sweat smell.
RFK Jr.'s pants, his jeans.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. That's exactly. What are you talking about? Anyway. So now Panera, the Panera I go to, has the airlock, right? Where you've got the outside door, then a little square room, and then the entrance to Panera. So you have to go through this little box, which has a
like
door
the airlock.
Yeah, the airlock, basically.
They all have that. It's weird. They all have that.
I think probably all have that. Yeah, it's just some
I don't know
deal.
why.
It's like because they want to encourage cold weather coffee people to like come in and well, it might not be warm in this first little room, but it'll be really warm in the second room because you're not letting all that cold air all the way in.
Oh, it's a good point. Yeah.
And he will stand there in the vestibule and hold the inner Panera door open for me, which means that I have to open the outer door, come in, and share the little small vestibule with him. He's being nice. He's being very, very, very courteous, polite, and opening the door for me. But it's like, oh, come on out. Here, I'll hold the door open for you. Come on outside where there's lots of air and wind, maybe.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So I always try and time it. So I'm either in Panera when he's in there, or he comes out before I go in. But even then, I go in that little airlock room, and it's like, oh yeah, that guy was in here. Yep.
There's just no getting away from it. Now, to those who may be concerned that any of these people we're referring to maybe have a medical condition. Some people have.
Yeah, and it's certainly
very
possible.
well could
yes.
be. And we were, listen, I started to get used to it while he was here, sucking it up, literally. Hanging out in the room with him, talking forever, and then we've talked about Warhammer for a long time. We talked about he was nerding out, right?
Yeah, he knows his stuff. Yeah,
and he was like, "Oh man, I just bought the new Sigmar something," and I go, "How much does that run?" He goes, "Oh, it's so damn expensive, but I do 2 jobs so I can cover all because I love this stuff." He's all talking about all these things.
Yeah.
Super nice guy, somebody I would totally hang out with. But oh man,
yeah, that would be the tough part right there. Is that little? Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah. Anyway, I got my fiber though. Check this out. I am currently running. Well, this router will only do 2.5 gigabit. So I have 3. I got a new router coming. It'll give me full pipe.
Nice.
But at that, it's like 25.
Yeah, it's nothing. Like you're not going to run into those minutes where it's like, oh, it's whatever movie we're watching, it's taking a second for it to get its bandwidth up, and we're going to get a little bit of pixely there for a second, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, and when I put up when I put up Core the other day on the old ISP, it was a 15 gigabyte video file.
Yeah,
and it took 38 minutes or something.
Yeah,
and some of that's YouTube; they have their own throttle or whatever. But it was still, it's always pretty bad.
Yeah, and
then when I upload shows, like today when I upload the show here. It's usually, I don't know, minute and a half to get a full TMS up. Now, that 15 gig file went up in I don't know,
seconds,
10 seconds, 12, 15 seconds.
I'm sure. Like I was sure putting up FilmSec yesterday. It was like,
oh, it was nothing.
Shoot.
In fact, that was my first one to get to do it with.
Yeah,
The only reason I did the Core one over again was so I could see the difference.
Just so you could compare it.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, that was crazy. So, look, I know a lot of you out there have had fiber for a decade.
Yeah.
To you, I say, how can you ever go on without this now?
You even know there's some people out there who've been waiting and still don't have fiber in their area. Not even the hint of an availability.
Yeah. I know. I feel your pain. I did it for 12 years. And here's the thing. I'm paying less for it than I was for crap.
That's amazing.
It's cheaper. It's 26 times faster than what I had prior or something like that.
Always on.
It's always on. I can have 4 4K TVs running at the same time I'm uploading a giant file and playing a video game, getting 0 ping. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't know how you live without this now. If there's a future where something goes terribly wrong,
how am I going to deal with it? How am I going to live?
now I'm spoiled. I've only had it for like 3 days or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is what it is.
No, that's awesome. I'm envious and I'm happy for you, and I can't wait for it to happen here.
Me too. I want you to get it sooner than later because you're going to be in love. All right. Speaking of being in love, we're gonna do this right here.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. We're in love with Brian Dunaway, and he's here right now. Hello. Hi. Brian Dunaway, you there? Hello? He's talking, but I don't hear him. Nope.
I hear noises.
Yeah, I hear noises. Maybe he can't hear us. Let's see. Yeah, he's there on his little headphoney units. Let me just make sure he's not muted. Nope.
There, now I can hear you.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi. It's good to see you, man. Or hear you, anyway.
You see me? You can see me?
Well,
I can see you.
I
I'm looking
wasn't
right
gonna,
at you.
Wasn't going to tell you, but we live in a surveillance state now, and you're part
I
of it.
feel like I have been surveilled.
Yep, you've been surveilled. But don't worry, it's for a good cause, because today we play a game, and we do it for the good of people out there listening, and we explain it with Brian Ibbott's mouth. Explain.
Yes, we do. Right out from my mouth. Let's tell you how to play it. Today, welcome to the Morning Half Asses, a trivia game where I'm actually going to be giving you the answers. I'm going to give Scott and Brian a category and 6 possible answers, 3 of which are correct, and 3 like getting to see that video again of the road rage accident. It just incorrect. Depending on how confident you feel with each category, you can provide 1, 2, or 3 guesses. But if you get any wrong, they get 0 points for that round. If you get 1 right, you get a point. If you get 2 right, I'm going to throw in an extra one for you, like a baker's dozen, but with points. Wow. So you get 3. If you get 3, we're going to double that baker's dozen extra point and make it 5. I've made it more complicated. Whatever. We're going to add up all those points after 3 rounds. You're going to win a prize for your contestant. Contestants have been pulled from members of the Tadpool that aren't able to listen live. Scott, you are playing for Darth Platypus.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I like that. It sounds
I like that name a lot.
The least scary Sith in the history of the planet.
It really is. Yes, exactly. Brian, you're playing for Joel Wellheffer.
Ah, there you go.
Or Hoffer,
Well, there you go.
Wellheffer.
Hoffer. Hofeffer?
One of those. You're playing for him. And we'll talk about the prizes at the end. Let's go ahead and get to question number 1. Remember, 6 answers, 3 of which are correct, 3 of which are incorrect. Cities once home to the world's tallest building. Which of these cities were once home to the world's tallest building? Your choices are Hamburg, Germany.
Hamburgers.
Shanghai, China. Taipei, Taiwan. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Chartres, France. Or Milwaukee, USA.
Oh, man. I noticed Chicago's not on here.
Chicago is not on there.
Because that's an easy one, because it was for a hot minute, right?
It was for just a short time.
A shorty. Oh.
I'm gonna go
shorty.
I'm gonna go crazy here.
Oh, you're going crazy? Now I feel like I got to go crazy as too. Bam.
Yeah.
Look at you guys going crazy. Scott was implying that he was going crazy by choosing 3. He didn't, just to let you know.
I almost did.
What a jerk.
Let's start with Taipei, Taiwan. You guys both selected that one.
That one is, of course.
From 2004 to 2010, Taipei had the tallest building. Very good. Yes, absolutely correct.
Yeah, the tallest is still the Wiz Khalifa or whatever it's called, right?
Nailed it.
The Buzz Khalifa. What is it? It's something like
Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa. That's it.
Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
Stay with
Right. Also, Kuala Lumpur. Brian, you selected Kuala Lumpur, and that is correct. Yes, from 1998 to 2004.
No brainer.
No brainer. Shut up.
Tallest building, or the city home to the tallest building for that time.
All right.
This last one I wasn't sure about. I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't think
But-
of it.
I can understand why.
Scott got me with his old, I'm going all in. I'm like, well, it's
Well,
early. Let's go all
You
in.
and Scott both chose it. You and Scott
Oh,
both
good.
chose
You're
Shanghai,
going down
China.
with me,
So,
Shit.
or
so
we're
you're
winning.
either succeeding or failing together. And I'm happy to report that you're failing together. Shanghai, China never had the tallest building. The other one was Hamburg, which had the tallest building from 1647 to 1874. Over 200 years, Hamburg was the city with the tallest building in the
Yeah.
world.
So the France one is the only one that really tempted me, and I'm glad. Well, I lost
I'm
either
glad
way.
it,
but,
yeah.
but I was sure for some reason.
Chartreuse?
Yeah, well, it's
Was
just
it?
so Chartres. Sorry, how do you say it?
Chartres.
Chartres, France.
Chartres.
I wasn't even
Yeah.
close.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You got to now. You can never shave your armpits. You have to wear a beret.
That's right. Exactly. I did watch a video. Today we are learning how to pronounce the city in France that never had the world's tallest
That's
building.
right. These are the rules. I don't make them. So
That's right.
All
All
right.
right. Let's get to 0 points for both of you. But, there's always question number 2. And I have faith in you for question number 2. I like this one a lot for you guys.
All right.
TV. We all watch TV. We watch it
trying
for
to
Film Sack. We watch it
shaming
for Recommendals. We watch a lot of TV. Which of these are American versions of foreign TV shows? Your choices are Baywatch, House of Cards, Breaking Bad, American Idol, Ugly Betty, and Friends. 3 of these originated somewhere outside the United States.
Well, I know this one for sure.
Oh, which one?
Not telling you.
I don't know. I'm such an asshole.
Okay.
I think I know them.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I guess for
No.
quick judge clarification?
Sure.
I'm Judge Clarification.
Sure.
One of these has its beginning
has
somewhere
the name
else.
of a country. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's an American version of a foreign TV show. Does not necessarily have that same name.
Right. So that one could be it.
Could be. Yes. Brian's already locked in. You could talk about what you're talking about openly.
Shit. American Idol, because it's its own thing here, but it was called like some other shit.
Now you're wanting me
Right.
to never lock in until Scott is locked
Well,
in.
you can do whatever you
I
want.
know. I know.
Rewarding
Maybe,
them.
I'm locking
maybe
in.
that's
I'm locking in
maybe that's
early.
a thought.
I'm
Yes,
locking in.
exactly.
Now
Let's-
we need to give the timer.
Yeah.
Let's address the Simon Fuller elephant in the room. American Idol absolutely was Pop Idol in the UK, and then when they brought it over here, they renamed it to American Idol because that's what they did. So
Sure.
American Idol, correct? Yes.
Yeah. All right, we'll take that one.
Let's see. Scott chose House of Cards, and you were sure about that.
I'm
one. Like,
positive
you-
about this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where did it originate?
Britain, I think.
That is absolutely correct. Yes, House of Cards
you.
did originate in
you.
Britain.
There's
Probably
an-
with a less problematic.
I never saw House of Cards at all.
The old one
probably
was
a less
more like
problematic dude in the lead.
yeah. As my memory was, it was like he's a prime minister type, and it was like British politics, but it's similar thing, like same deal as far as I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brian, your other choice was Friends,
That sounds
better
right.
known
they
as
so many
These
people
Friends of Mine.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, and all these.
but no,
other
I'm
things.
kidding. That wasn't it.
It was everybody said this is the version of Friends. This is
Yeah.
the version of Friends.
So
Everybody
Friends
says
started it, and then they made other
started,
friends
and
in
then
other
they made
shows.
other friends in other
They-
countries.
Ugly
Yeah.
Betty. I almost chose Ugly Betty. I had
Ugly
a weird
Betty.
memory about
Betty.
that. Oh,
Yeah. Ugly Betty was originally in Colombia called Yo Soy Yi Betty La Fea.
wow. That doesn't
Does that-
roll off the
does that
tongue quite
also
the same.
It does not.
Ugly Betty?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay.
Why so ugly, Betty? I think is.
So ugly.
I don't know what that translates to. All right, so Scott going into question 3 with 3 points. Brian, you're gonna need to work some magic on this last one, so we're gonna have to see how you do. Number 3.
Do is figure out where my darn window went. Did I?
Your darn window.
Oh, your darn
Oh,
window. I'm
am I
gonna start
still
the
in the
timer.
game?
Just kidding.
Hey, you're in the
Uh,
game. You're in the game.
You're in the
I'm in
game. We see you.
And where's
Yep.
where's the freaking window?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
This is your scaring
Can you
us.
re-log in?
Can
Guess
you?
we'll find
Can
out, won't
you? Is it just your
I hope-
browser you're talking about?
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I see
Okay,
it.
good. All right, good. All right. Gases that make up more than, or that can make up more than 1% of the air you breathe. So which of these are gases that can make up more than 1% of the air you breathe? I'm not gonna do numbers. Water vapor, argon gas, methane gas, carbon dioxide, nitrogen gas, and oxygen gas. 3 of these are in the air that you breathe.
Yeah.
Just like the Hollies sang.
More than 1%. Interesting.
More than 1%.
What happens if it's more than 1%? Then what
That's
happens?
good. That's what you want. You want the gases that are more than 1%. If it's less than 1%, then you don't want that.
Now I'm thinking of it backwards. Gases that can make up more than 1% of the air you breathe, right? All right. What you said, it made it sound like
Well, you need
the
to be
opposite of that.
methane gas is the fart gas. That's what you have to remember.
It can make up more than 1% of the air that you breathe.
Yeah, the air you breathe.
If it's more than 1%, then you can't breathe it because you're dying.
Well,
that's what you're saying, right?
No, he's
I'm saying if you broke down the air that you breathe.
Any of these things could have more than 1%. You could still breathe it in. You die, but
well, that's true.
Okay.
Okay, I see what he's saying.
Like, all right, if you go outside and take a deep breath of South Carolina air,
right.
which of these things will be
The most likely things in the air.
in the air? Correct. Yes.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
We got there.
Because you can breathe any of these things. You might not want to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's true.
You don't want
All
to
right,
breathe
then
that
fair
argon
enough.
gas. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't actually know. I have no idea.
There we go.
All right. Okay, you're locked in. Let's go with the obvious one. Oxygen. Come on now. This is a no-brainer.
It was so obvious I almost didn't choose it, Brian.
21%.
That's why I had to ask, because I'm like, this seems like a trick.
Yeah, that felt like a
It
trick.
does seem like a trick. 21% of the air that you breathe is on average oxygen gas. So very good.
All right.
Let's see. Let's go to Scott's choice of water vapor. This became such a huge thing during the pandemic because it was like, well, the particles of COVID travel on water vapor, so we need a mask that's small enough
Tina?
to keep the water vapor molecules.
Is Tina on this call?
Right.
What happened?
She was working with Dr. Fauci back then. Exactly.
Oh, great. I go ahead. Sorry.
Water vapor is between 0 and 4%. Meaning,
nice.
yes, it can make up more than 1% of the air you breathe. So we have one more here.
Probably more of
And
that
I'm gonna
down
say-
where Brian lives or Dunaway lives because he's in a very humid environment.
That's right.
Some of that water vapor.
That's close to the 4%. Yes. Scott chose methane gas, and Brian chose carbon dioxide.
He likes to do it up.
Yeah.
One comes out of the back of a person, the other one comes out of the back of a car, and no, it's carbon monoxide.
They're probably both wrong.
They are indeed both wrong.
Shit.
The most common gas in the air that we breathe is nitrogen gas at
Nitrogen. I prefer
78%.
dummy.
78%?
78% is nitrogen.
Holy
Nitrogen gas in the air you
macaroli.
breathe. Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
how much? And oxygen was what again? 20 something?
21%. Basically, if you add those together, you get 99%, and water vapor can make up the rest of that.
I'll bet
Yeah.
if Bobby's in the chat, he's having pains right now. Is he in the chat?
Yeah, because I clicked on carbon dioxide when I meant to click on nitrogen gas because I was so freaking.
Oh, no.
Because I was so freaking upset about the freaking.
Hey,
What do you mean?
Dunaway, here's what you need to
Betty.
do.
I'm so mad about Ugly
No.
Betty.
Here's what you need to do, dude. You need to go watch the VOD of me trying to play Jackbox, where I did a very similar thing, where my brain would not let me choose the obvious thing they were asking me to do.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
instead, I had to do the thing that makes no sense to anyone but me.
I can't even, like, you explained it, and I still can't figure out.
I
still
honestly,
can't.
I'm afraid to go watch it because I feel like maybe I'll
Do you
witness.
smell toast?
Yeah, I'm worried I'm going to see myself in a way that I've never
Scott
seen
was-
myself.
Scott was told to draw something that would be along the line, like the morph line from hand to foot.
But it was
Okay.
like between them is how it was
Between
worded.
them. And I don't know what percentage you were told. You were either told make it 70% foot, 30% hand,
Oh,
or
dude,
30%.
I'm with you, Scott. That's a.
Yeah.
And
that's a
I did height because to me it was like between a person's arm or whatever it was, or hand, I guess.
Like 30. Okay, so wait. So if somebody is standing up, now it's finally making sense.
Yeah,
So it's
that's it.
somewhere between.
Yes. And I
Okay,
drew a
the
dog or a cat because the cat was whatever it was, 70% or 20%. I don't remember what the deal was. It was so stupid that I couldn't see it. And then me trying to explain it was murder. It was terrible. So what I'm saying, Brian, is don't feel bad that you didn't quite understand this question because I made a fool out of myself the other day.
I put so at the end of the game, Jack Bucks always says, "Hey, would you like to review any of the answers that were in the game?" Yeah. And I said, "Yes, I would." So I could take a screenshot of it.
Oh, do you have it here? Put it up.
I do. I put it in the film sack chat so Brian could see that.
That is great.
Look at that. Hold on. Why isn't Discord open? Okay, there we go. So where does this drawing belong between foot and hand? And I was thinking, here's your standing, here's your hand, and there's your foot.
Right.
Where would that dog be? Just about to your knee.
What if you've got your hands in the air like you just don't care? Then it's a higher percentage.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I admit it. It's dumb. You know?
I loved it.
I look at it now.
I loved it. It was.
Here, chat. You can see it. It was so bad. Anyway, Brian Dunaway, you owe me one because I just deflected your whole thing over to me.
I appreciate that. Like I said, I was so hung up on the idea that the question was trying to ask me what would kill you if it was over a certain percentage. For some reason, that's the way I was thinking about it.
Really?
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
If it's over a certain percentage, it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
gosh.
like,
well, you're just scared of
you
gases.
can survive through.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Be afraid of that
fear
methane.
of gas.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, let's talk about people who don't have fear, and that's Darth Platypus and Joel Hoffer, because they've won stuff. Darth Platypus, you're getting a couple great games. You're getting Footlol, Epic Soccer League, and Dungeons of Chaos.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Joel, you are getting a copy of Sophia the Traveler, also on Steam. All three of these, by the way, courtesy of King Kimazabi.
Oh, very nice. He's always very kind with his codes. And if you are out there and you got like stacks of Humble Bundle codes or just old Steam codes you can't push or whatever, just let us know. Send them to me, send them to Brian. It doesn't matter which of us.
Yep.
We put them in the dock here, and there's still a ton, but you know, if you're ever just like, I don't know what to do with these, we know what to do with them. Okay.
Yep, we will make people's day by giving them away as prizes, and they'll love it.
That's right. Brian Dunaway, you did great, man. It was great. It was great hanging with you today.
I appreciate you. You're such a gracious winner today.
Well, I'm a gracious winner. And I'll tell you what's fun. Tomorrow night, before we meet again on Wednesday here on TMS, you and I will be doing a little watch retro, and I want people to check that out because it's basically us watching ancient, usually animation. Sometimes it'll be other stuff, but really old stuff that just we're like, how does this exist? And so then we watch it with you guys.
And we laugh and laugh.
Yeah, we have a great time. So
then we pass out and then we wake up and laugh some more. It's great.
Yeah, that's how you live. That'll be 4 p.m. tomorrow night here on the Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/frogpants. Am I missing anything? No. Kiss our butts. All right.
Kiss our butts.
Caught him unawares.
Yes.
All right. No Nicole yet. So what I'm going to do is read one of our emails and see if that buys her some time. If not, we'll just get started. So here is, you know what we got to do when we do that? I always forget. We got to do this. Here it is.
This is about the jugs of pee.
This is from Stuart. Wrote in and said, hey, Sylvester and Bagheera. I'm trying to understand the connection there. Hold on. Bagheera.
Yeah. I don't know, because one is the enemy of Tweety Bird. The other is the enemy of Godzilla, which is very different.
Yeah, it couldn't be. Well, I guess we'll find out. I was listening to episode 2932. I am a couple of months behind. And I heard Scott's story regarding finding a whole chicken in the driveway. It reminded me of a situation I had in the 90s when I was a kid. We returned to the house one day and found a whole cooked chicken stuck in our cat flap. And one of our... Oh, why that's so funny. A whole cooked chicken stuck in our cat flap.
Like it crawled in, died, and cooked. Or no, and cooked, yeah.
It was a cooked chicken. With one of our cats stuck outside and another cat stuck inside. If only we carried cameras in our pockets like then than we do now. Love the show, though, Stuart in Edinburgh. Well, Stuart in Edinburgh. Yeah. So that sounds like cats did it. In my case, I
drug it in and got it stuck.
And I hadn't considered this, but maybe a cat did the thing I saw. I don't know.
Could be, yeah. Or even like a coyote, or pulled it out of a thing, out of a trash can and dragged it to your driveway.
Yeah.
By the way, I confused Ghidra with Bagheera. Bagheera was the lion, or I'm sorry, the tiger in Jungle Book.
Right. The tiger, not the panther. The panther was right? I have that wrong. Is there a panther? There's a panther in that.
Is there a panther? Maybe it was the panther is Bagheera.
I can't remember.
Yeah, panther is Bagheera.
Bagheera was
Shere
a panther?
Shere Khan is the tiger.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, something about that was familiar. But I also
That's right.
totally believed that it was a Godzilla villain.
I know. I totally, I saw that and I'm like, I've got Mothra brain, whatever.
Sure. Yeah. That's a good way to explain. As we get older, we just call it Mothra brain.
Yeah, I've got Mothra brain.
Thank you for that. Here. Oh, we got Nicole. She's waiting.
Now we've got Nicole.
Yeah, we're going to bring her in.
Perfectly.
Yeah, that was good timing and everything worked out in the end. Let's play this button right here. Where the hell is it right here?
Well, what do you recommend?
Yes, it's time for Recommendals. We talk about stuff streaming on services so that you don't have to. Well, no, then you can go watch them is what I'm trying to say. And we have with us Nicole Spagnolo on the line. Hello.
Hello, friends.
Hi, how are you?
How do I sound?
You sound great.
You sound great.
I was getting coffee and I heard you say, "Oh, she's not in the thing." I was like, "Oh, I forgot to get in the thing."
Yes, the thing is
You must get
key.
in the thing.
Yeah, there is no
I
show
forget that part.
without the thing. But we're glad you're here, and hope you're doing
here.
good today. Yeah,
I'm doing really, really good.
Are you good?
And I'm sorry I missed last time. I was going to recommend a documentary. Maybe I'll eventually recommend it. But today I bring a happy
Oh, good. I can't
movie.
wait.
Oh, I like a good movie that's
It's a
happy.
little sad. It's a little happy. It's a lot like life. So
I got a lot of questions about this one. So
you
be
haven't
prepared.
seen it?
No.
Oh my God.
Nor have I read the book it's based on. Which
Oh my goodness.
I know. What is wrong with
It's going to be
me?
a fun one, guys. It's going to be a fun one.
I just realized I forgot to grab Brian's. I'll do that now while I'm thinking about it. But Brian, why don't you explain this clip I'm about to pull down?
I will explain the clip you're about to hear. This is a movie that that I expected would be among the nominees somewhere at the Oscars this year. I was really surprised. A lot of people were really surprised because this had acting nominations at the Golden Globes for its two leads, and it's a movie about kind of Hollywood, celebrating Hollywood kind of thing. So I was kind of surprised that this didn't even get a nod,
because they like those, right?
They do like those,
yeah.
and I thought this was great. And so this is one of those things. It's like, all right, well, you know what? It's still absolutely worth seeing, worth recommending. So let's play the clip. You're going to recognize a couple voices in here for sure.
Here you go.
Put him through. I can't believe he's actually on this train with us. Are you real?
Believe so, yes.
And will you be using the same bathroom as us?
I'll try to remember to put the seat down.
Nice making a guy.
He's a good egg, that one.
A real double yanker.
I read that he's never the seducer in his films.
I'm sorry, there's so many people here. It's 50 days from
Been
Easter.
on a train in 20 years.
Yeah.
30, man.
A subway.
I can't tell you the last time I was on a subway. Oh, the Kozak picture.
All right, the
It
chase
was on
scene.
the stage, but the dimensions were very accurate.
We saw you being honoured at a prestigious Tuscan Arts Festival.
Oh, you're too young to be having a tribute.
You're very kind, but I don't know how many more movies I have in me.
At least one
I'd
more.
love to have a tribute in Italy.
Why? They don't give tributes to computer programmers in Italy or anywhere.
Yeah, I expect you'll get all dressed up and invite all your friends and family. That's what I'd do, anyway. So.
Clive's right. It's your career. Let's do it up. Invite your kids. Invite your dad.
My dad?
Well, I know, but why not?
My kids, I'm not my dad.
He's your dad. He's not going to be here forever.
Okay. All right, but you call him. You can send him a plane if he wants.
Done?
I've been very curious about this one.
So
Yes.
I didn't realize how much Dennis Leary sounds like George Clooney.
It's actually George Clooney.
Yeah, it's you still don't apparently because
You could say
thought it was
that still
Clooney,
it still
but then I
counts.
was like, no, it totally sounds like Dennis Leary.
What you said still counts though, because he does sound like Dennis Leary
he
a little
does.
bit.
He absolutely does, but it's very funny.
Oh my God.
That is George Clooney and Adam Sandler and a bunch of other people on a train in the film Jay Kelly. This is a film that came out last year, went, I think, theaters for a few weeks and then went right to Netflix because it is a Netflix produced film. And it's about an actor named Jay Kelly, played by George Clooney, who is Very popular. I mean, it feels like it could almost be biographical about George Clooney, except he's
not really having the burnout or the end of
he's
career
not having
thing.
kind of the midlife crisis that Jay Kelly is having, and he's kind of having that. He's, he goes to a funeral for a director that he worked with. He bumps into an old acting school roommate who Jay Kelly actually got a gig from, or got the role that this guy wanted. He's still a little bit angry. And instead of going to do this new movie that he needs to do, he decides to just push all that away and travel off to Europe to go see his daughter, who is also traveling in Europe. And they're following the Amex credit card account of his daughter's friend to kind of see where they are so that they can catch up with her the whole time.
Oh.
This thing is like chock full of people you know and love, like Laura Dern. Billy Crudup plays the old acting friend of
the one
Jay
that got
Kelly's.
the role.
The one that got the role.
I love Billy Crudup. Doesn't matter what he does, dude. He's so good.
He is great. And he's like, he's one of those guys that I'm sure is the nicest guy in real life, but boy, can he play a slimy little jerk.
Yeah.
Emily Mortimer, who is always fantastic and just underused. I love Emily Mortimer so much. She's so great. You heard Jamie Demetriou there. You know him from Stath Let's Flats.
Oh, right. Yep.
He's also the brother of Nadja from What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh,
Nadja.
Yeah. Wait, brother in the show? Not her.
No, brother in real life.
Oh,
the real life brother of the actress.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Greta Gerwig is in this. Patrick Wilson playing himself, but playing an actor named Ben Ellicock. Jim Broadbent, Stacy Keach, Riley Keough, just a ton of people. Adam Sandler's real daughter, Sadie Sandler.
I hear she's up and coming. Like,
I can see why, because she's really, really good. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't feel like it's much of a stretch for Clooney playing this kind of character. He does it really well. He does it effortlessly, and he's endearing. He's like somebody that you feel sorry for, but you also love the character in this film. But it's Adam Sandler's portrayal of Ron, Jay Kelly's manager, that is, we've seen Sandler do drama before, and he's always really good at it. Punch Drunk
Up in
Love.
the Air was Up in the Air. Oh, that's Sandler. Sorry, I was thinking Clooney.
Yeah.
But we have seen Clooney do drama as well before. Spanglish. Yes, there you go.
There you go. I mean,
we've
Uncut
seen,
Gems alone is like this miracle, I think.
So good, and it really does show how good Adam Sandler could be at drama, and he has to flex his drama chops in here, and he plays a very believable character. You don't see any Sandler in this, except for you hear the voice every once in a while of an Adam Sandler character.
You kind of hear that coming out. Yeah.
But that's about it. The frustration of sometimes working with Jay Kelly, you hear it in Laura Dern's voice, you hear it in Adam Sandler's voice. They both work. She's his publicist, he's his manager. And it's really good. And by the end, there's this moment, this whole thing at the end I won't talk about, I won't spoil, but it is so cleverly done that that you if you had any doubts about what a great character Jay Kelly is, they're gone by the end of the film. The ending bit is just so fantastic. So I won't spoil it. I'll just say that if you don't love the ending, then there's something wrong with you.
Oh, all right.
Jay Kelly. So this obviously is
You're
on
dead
Netflix.
to me.
That's right.
That's right. Exactly. This is on Netflix. And even though there's nothing in the Oscars that'll be like, oh, I'm really going to be rooting for Jay Kelly in this category. Nope. you'll still feel like you're watching an Oscar-worthy picture, just because if there were, another couple slots in the Best Picture category, I have no doubt that Jay Kelly would have been included in this.
Yeah, it feels like Oscar bait to me. Like I'm just a little shocked it didn't make it in.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
But,
Is Jay Kelly a real person? Because it's very
No.
close to R. Kelly, and I don't know why they chose that name.
It's Jay as opposed to a J period Kelly, like R. Kelly. And at no point does George Clooney pee on anybody.
Oh, good.
Good.
So that's
thank the Lord.
Yeah, I was like, why did they pick that name?
That's right. By the way, it's directed by Noah Baumbach, who's directed a bunch of stuff that we like: Kicking and Screaming, Squid and the Whale. Directed with Greta. What he produced, or he did something with Barbie. Like he
wrote
was,
it.
He's
He was the
married
writer.
to. Yeah, he's married to Greta Gerwig. He was married to Jennifer Jason Leigh, and then married Greta Gerwig.
Yeah, he
He's done
wrote.
all right.
I should say co-wrote that because she also has co-writing credit on Barbie.
Right.
But yeah, they were really big on that. There was another one. I know what it was. So he writes a lot of what's his name stuff.
The Wes Anderson
stuff.
Yes.
And his
so Life Aquatic is his.
Yeah,
Fantastic
most of them
Mr.
actually.
Fox.
He works with them a ton. But Fantastic Mr. Fox is probably my favorite combo, and that's
You don't say.
yeah, I love it so much. I love it so much. And that's got George Clooney in it.
It does. Yeah.
So there you go.
Anyway, so Jay Kelly, Jay Kelly, Nicole, and does not feature Dennis Leary at all, but it's on Netflix and it's absolutely worth watching.
Nice. All right, Nicole, let's swing it over to you. You brought a film, didn't you?
I did. I brought a film that I have been meaning to watch. My mom was like, "Oh, you got to watch it. You got to watch it." I don't really want to say too much. I will say this.
Okay.
If you haven't seen it and you don't know that it's based off of a short story by one of my favorite authors, it will be a little confusing watching this movie. It stars Loki, what's his face? The David
Tom
Taylor
Hiddleston?
Swift.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's a great, he's not in this clip. It's just a great movie. You will cry. You will be confused. Just stick with it. It's kind of Benjamin Button like. The end starts at the beginning kind of thing.
Okay.
So go
Sorry,
ahead
I
and
had to
play that
sneeze. I'll play the clip now. Here's the clip, everybody. The clip.
What's in there between my hands?
My brain.
No, that's not exactly what I mean. What's in there? Right between my hands, right now.
I don't know.
All the people you know?
I guess.
Just the people you know? Everything you see. Everything you know. The world, Chuck. Planes in the sky, manhole covers in the street. Every year that you live, that world inside your head will get bigger and brighter and more detailed and complex. You will build cities and countries and continents, and you will fill them with people and faces.
I hear Kate Siegel there, right?
I don't know who they are. This is a very short, her role is very small. She's the teacher of Chuck.
Right. Her husband directed it, so she just has to be in all his movies. That's the deal. And nothing, by the way, that's a compliment. Yeah, that's a compliment because Mike Flanagan movies are amazing and TV shows, and she's in all of them.
Somebody said, Dr. Calhoun says, I hate it already.
That's Dr. Calhoun.
He's a curmudgeon. He's just a grumpy.
Yeah.
He has a doctorate. He has a doctorate in being grumpy. That's what he's got.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
So this is the movie Life of Chuck. And my mom, she's like, oh, you got to watch it. You got to watch it just for the dance scene alone. And I was like, wait, what is this movie? And then I was like, oh, I know this. This is the short story in If It Bleeds by Stephen King.
Yep.
So when I read the story, I read it way before I saw the movie. For me, knowing doesn't ruin anything. So when people are like, oh, spoilers, I'm like, I kind of, when I get a spoiler, I kind of want to watch. And if it's a good spoiler, I want to watch it even more.
Yeah. That's, by the way, that's consistent with the science around spoilers. People don't want to admit it, but spoilers often actually drive more engagement into the thing.
So I knew how this story was going to go. I read it, but I don't know. Stephen King's short stories make amazing movies. You got Shawshank Redemption. Stand By Me. Stand By Me. That was The Body. There's just something, because when you try to take a novel and turn it into a movie, it almost never works. It's just, there's just too much meat to that story for a movie. Now, series, like an episodic series like The Outsider, amazing. So this is a short story by Stephen King in the book, If It Bleeds. And it's about Chuck and his life. And you get kind of dropped into chapter 3 and you go backwards. So it will be, if you have not read the story, it will be a little disorienting because you're like, what the hell's going on? I don't understand what's going on. If you stick with it, it will make total sense. And it's a beautiful story. It has a little bit of supernatural in it. Loki, Tom, I don't know.
Hiddleston.
I'm gonna miss Hiddleston. Yeah,
Hiddle. Just call him Hiddle.
He's just wonderful. He's wonderful. He's wonderful. Yeah. So, and yeah, it's just and Nick Offerman is the narrator. I love him.
That's cool. What a cast in this thing! Like,
the cast
Karen
is
Gillan, Mark Hamill, Mia Sara, Scott.
Yeah, my old high school crush, Mia Sara's in there, and Chiddewell Ejiofor, he's in there.
Yep. Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard. Oh,
David Dastmalchian.
We love him.
We do.
Can I just tell you my love of Matthew Lillard? I think he does not get enough credit for. I like when he showed up in Twin Peaks season 3. I was so excited to see him.
He's having a moment right now. He's having a resurgence.
Well, he's in the Freddy Fazbear. He was in the Freddy Fazbear movie.
Isn't he in the new Scream thing or no? Maybe I guess he wouldn't be.
He is. Right. Wait. He's at the premiere. I saw him on a premiere red carpet thing.
Yeah.
So that could just be that he went and showed up. We're trying not to spoil a 20-year-old franchise.
Exactly. Yes.
But
so here's the deal with Matthew Lillard in Life of Chuck. It's a very somber moment with his neighbor, and it's just really well acted, and it's like you kind of put yourself in his spot. Like, what would you do? What would you do in this situation? So it happens in the first act of the movie. It's on Hulu, right?
Believe so. Hulu. Yep.
Yeah.
Hulu is the streamer right now.
Yeah. Yes.
If you've been kind of passing it by because, you just see a guy like in a dance move, don't watch it. It's wonderful.
I admit, I saw the cover of this and it doesn't match the name of the original book, so it didn't ring a bell with me. So when I saw the cover, I went, what is this, like another LA or La La Land, or like, what am I doing?
Right, because he looked like he's in dancing, or like it also reminded me a little bit of The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. It looked like, okay, is this going to be some sort of like he imagines all of his life stuff?
Yeah, but then I saw Mike Flanagan. How did this pass me by? Because I'll see anything he makes, so I'm in. I'm all in.
Well, I would think you would watch anything written by Stephen King.
It depends. There's a lot of bad adaptations out there.
I know. The
Under the Dome.
Under the Dome was pretty bad, but that was a great book. Listen, I don't know if you know this, Nicole. This is the guy, Mike Flanagan, is making the Dark Tower series. I don't know if you knew that. I know.
When is that supposed to come out?
I don't know, but they best hurry before I die.
I heard her fingers go right to the keys of her laptop.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's working. He's already done like what? This is like his 5th or 6th adaptation. He did Dr. Sleep. He did.
Dr. Sleep was so good.
I know Dr. Sleep had no right to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
What was the other? Gerald's Game he directed. Like he works with King constantly.
Yeah.
He's the perfect guy for this. He loves Dark Tower as much as me and you do. Like they have to hurry though before I die.
Did you see that there's a new Dark Tower like spin-off story coming out?
I did hear. I read
King
that.
And Peter, I've already pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I haven't done that yet, but I am curious about it. I think it's weird that he's co-writing it though.
Yeah, but
maybe he wants to pass it on or something. I don't know.
What was it? The Keyhole book. Was it Wizard in the Keyhole? I don't know.
Wizard and Glass. You talking about Wizard and Glass?
No. It was so after the Dark Tower series, all 7 books came out. There was another
Through the Keyhole. I think it was called
Through the Keyhole or something like that. Not
that
Lock and Key. That's his son.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But it's a Dark Tower side story.
Through the Keyhole
in that world.
It is Through the Keyhole. That is correct.
Yeah.
I believe.
The wizard peeks through the keyhole.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I liked that little spin out. Do you know if it's set during Roland's time or is this a post?
Yeah. I got the impression that it was.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so excited.
You just did a little girl clap.
I did. I get giddy about this stuff. I know, that series is my favorite series of all time. So I really have high hopes for it.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, just a
and it's like
bit.
When you think it's done, it's not done because it's infinite. It's like once you understand Stephen King's world, and then you're like, how do all these stories happen in this world? And then if you understand the Dark Tower, then it just it's my geeky obsession. I love it.
I love it too. I love all of the interconnected multiverse stuff they do in there, and I love that. I love the language of it. It makes me want to say, instead of saying you don't understand, I want to say you don't ken it, because that's what they say in the books. It's so good.
It.
Yeah, you remember that? He was always saying that. It says I don't ken. Basically, the abbreviation ken in that book in that world meant, and Roland said it mostly, but. It meant you don't understand or you do understand. Like I can Ken. Anyway.
I always liked how he said tutor fish.
Yep. Which for some people is real. It's a real thing.
Tutor.
Yeah.
Tuner fish.
Yeah.
Anyway, Life of Chuck on Hulu. Wonderful. And that's how Stephen King writes. He doesn't necessarily try to get a big epic story. He focuses on like the smallest little thing. So like with Hearts of Atlantis, again, Dark Tower world.
Yep.
With the movie with Anthony Hopkins. That movie and that story makes so much more sense now that I've read and seen The Institute. Did you ever watch that?
I didn't watch it yet, but I was super curious about it.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it good? You liked it?
It's amazing. I finished it. It was wonderful.
And that was based on an older thing or a newer thing?
No, newer. That was the one book that I think I finished it in 2 days. And I don't think I've ever finished a novel in 2 days. And they made it into a series on MGM Plus, which I think I recommended it, but then again, I was pretty out of it for 2025.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a movie. I thought it was just the show.
No. It's a show.
Yeah.
It's a series, so it's like 8 episodes. And like I said,
okay,
you can't really take a book like The Institute and make it into a movie and make it good.
Yeah.
So they turned it into basically an 8-hour movie.
Yeah.
So it's amazing, but it talks about precogs. It talks about telekinesis, telepathy, all of those traits that you kind of get sprinkled in through all of the other Stephen King's books, like Hearts of Atlantis. Anthony Hopkins' character is a precog.
Right.
And so, yeah.
Insomnia has a
wonderful.
great connection to the Dark Tower.
Yes. Yeah.
You make me want to go read all this shit again.
I know, right? It's so good. They all connect.
They do.
They all connect.
It's all connected. Let us now play mine. Okay, so I watched a documentary that was very inspiring. I needed something inspiring, especially right now. I feel like there have been times in my country of origin where you have moments where you can be proud. It's like, yeah, look at us pulling ourselves up and doing the right thing here. And then there are times where you don't. And right now we're kind of having a don't moment. So I wanted to look back to 1980 and enjoy a time when things were kind of cool. It's also kind of pairs nicely with the recent Olympics that just ended and all that. So I'm going to play this documentary and we'll talk about it on the other side. I'll play my clip.
I realize now why it became so much bigger than just a hockey game.
We weren't superstars. We were the boy next door. The lunch pail, hard hat group of guys. to this day, it gives me chills.
The American team, they were all amateurs. The feeling was these guys have no chance.
He was going to be a runaway. That's how dominant the Soviet team was.
We needed a change, and Herb was the perfect person.
Our approach to the game was going to be entirely different.
We side, Bobby!
Herbie kicked our ass. I trained harder than I'd ever trained in my life.
All right, that is the
Heated rivalry.
No. No.
Oh my God, that came up so many times this weekend. We saw my niece and she and Aunt Barb and everybody all talking about heated rivalry. Oh
I have not seen it yet. I have no idea what I'm in for. I'm afraid of it.
One of the actors is hosting SNL.
Just hosted this last weekend.
Yeah.
And the dudes showed up, right? The two dudes that are
the other dude showed up. Yeah,
the couple of shores.
The one he has a heated rivalry with showed up.
Yeah, heated rivalry.
Heated.
Well, anyway, what I watched is called Miracle: The Boys of '80, and this is the story or the documentary about the story of the 1980 Olympic hockey team that beat the Russians. And should not have. Like, there's just no way in hell they should have been able to form a team the way they did that would compete against probably the greatest hockey players in the history of the world at that time. Russia had just unbeatable people on their team, and they hadn't won or they hadn't lost a gold medal since like 1914 or something crazy, like some crazy record the Russians had. And so this story is all about the guys on the team, the coach of the team. You may have seen the movie with Russell Crowe, or not Russell Crowe, Kurt Russell. Jeez. Kurt Russell was the coach, played the coach, Herb Brooks, I believe. And the team, I don't remember who all the actors were that played the team, but it's a very good telling of this story. It's a dramatic telling of it, but it's quite good. Anyway, this is really, really good. And some of my favorite bits are recollections from like Al Michaels, who was there calling the game. He's the one that said that, do you believe in miracles, which is how everyone calls this game just a miracle. But the cool thing about it is it's all the players. It's everybody from the team, except the coach who died in 2003. Herb Brooks passed away. But all these other guys, like, let's see, they talked to his son, Danny Brooks, but like Craig Patrick, Dave Christian, Mark Johnson, same name as my brother. These guys are all in their, late 60s. Pushing 70 in some cases, but they were just kids and they were just not supposed to win. And the documentary gets way, way, way deep into how they trained, how they made it work. It just about killed some of them. It was so rigorous. But they ended up pulling it out in the end. And it was at a time where we kind of needed it. Gas prices are through the roof. We had the hostages in Iran, ironically. We had, what do you call it? Energy shortages and a recession, all these things going on. And these guys, in a way, single-handedly just upped everybody's attitude to go forward and to figure shit out, right? Because, they just were underdogs, and everyone loves a good underdog story. Anyway, I really like this documentary, and mostly I like it on the heels of these are the dudes that played. So it's not some... it's not just commentators going, oh, yeah, the team. It's not like that. There is some of that. Al Michaels comes back and talks. This John Powers guy is a Boston Globe reporter, still is, I think, who does sports coverage. So you're going to get some of that. But most of what this is the perspective of the players and what they experienced, how they feel now. They film most of it. Their interviews are mostly inside the stadium they played in to get that game won.
That's cool. Yeah.
And a lot of people forget that game wasn't the end. They still had to play was it the Finnish? No, the Danish? Somebody. Can't remember who. But they still had to play for the gold medal. They beat the Russians, which would have either put them out in the far third or beat them, and then now you still have a chance. So a lot of people think, oh, one and done. You won the thing, you moved on, slow motion, cut to credits. But they had to keep going to beat this other team, and I can't remember who it was. Anyway, I want to say Finnish, but I could be wrong. And they beat them in a pretty crazy game also that no one ever talks about that game. Anyway, it was awesome. Even if you're not a hockey fan, it's just these guys are great. And they're all old now and, just have just wisdom and stuff to say. And maybe it was Finland, Icor. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Really good, though. So go check this out. It's up on, where did I see it? Netflix? Yes. I saw it on Netflix. Oh, it's an actual Netflix documentary. It came out on the 30th of January. It kind of just snuck in. I didn't know about it until I just happened to see it, hit play, and really enjoyed myself. So if you are into that sort of thing at all.
Are you watching the Olympics?
Well, they're over now.
Is it over?
Yeah, nobody's watching them now.
I hope if they are, they got a slow DVR.
That's right. Yes, but we watched a ton of it. Yeah,
we watched some of the we watched curling. That seemed to.
I know.
Be on when I would
it's funny. Everybody watched curling. Yeah.
Well, it's because it was controversial this year.
It was.
Like,
with the, we were watching it before the whole Sweden Canada thing. Yes,
the little touch. He did touch that stone.
He did.
He did.
But then there wasn't the whole thing that everybody did. Or something like that. The end result was like they all do it sometimes or something.
Just because everybody does it,
I mean, no, I agree. It's still like against the rules, but yeah, I think they got away with it or something. I can't remember what it was.
I think they did get away with it. Yes.
Well, they were cussing at each other. It was. It was so
quite the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Canadians are nice, but they can swear, man. I'll tell you what. Mm-hmm. Well, all these will be up on quicktms.li, so you can track what we've seen. Nicole, anything going on in the wood whispering world we should tell people about?
I don't know. Mark's doing stuff. Oh, hey, spring's coming up.
Yeah.
We have a garden. Mark took our old playground in the back that was kind of falling apart. He took all that lumber and turned it into a raised garden bed. We have a video for that. So
oh, cool.
If you'd like a raised garden bed, head over to the Wood Whisperer. We got some free videos and plans there.
That. Look at that. Look at that. Using what he's already got mentality. I love that sort of thing. That's really cool.
Repurposing.
Very nice. Nicole, stay out of trouble. We'll see you next month for yet another Recommendals. Bye.
Yay. Bye.
All right, guys. We did it.
Or maybe later this month with the order that we do.
Oh, good point. Very well could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that the weird short month's out of the way, who knows what can happen?
Who knows how it'll work? It's crazy.
It's crazy. I'll tell you this, though. We're done for today. I'd like to mention our website. It's frogpants.com/TMS. There's no film sack in it, although there is film sack in it, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, frogpants.com/TMS and patreon.com/TMS. It's all the /TMSs. And if you're looking for any info about submitting songs or requests, or you want to check out anything that we do on the side, it's mostly linked there. If you see something you don't, or if you don't see something you want to see, let me know. We'll put it up there.
And I'm debating. I'm trying to decide on quicktms.li because I've upgraded the new format of the site. Did some changes to kind of the layout and look and stuff. But I'm trying to decide, like, all right, how much are people actually going there? So do me a favor. If you are a frequent visitor to quicktms.li, shoot me a DM in Discord, shoot me an email. If I get enough people who do check this thing out, then I'll keep it going. I didn't put, it's such a throwaway site that I didn't put any Google Analytics on it or anything. So I don't know if I can look at traffic.
At the end of this, you may end up saying this all could just be a spreadsheet, and that's fine if we do that,
right?
To make it easier for Brian and for anyone else who maybe has to have access to that thing, and you guys would still be able to see stuff. But go there, so we know.
People still want to see links to the movies we recommend. They still want to see links to the songs, that sort of thing. It's really easy to do posts. It's this new format, this new Divi update has made things really, really easy to maintain. But of course, I just need to teach Iceworm how to do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you and Lesarge just said I just used it the other day. Okay, so if there are people who do use quicktms.li, I'll keep it going. But let me know. Shoot me a message somewhere.
Let us know.
Yes.
Today at 1 p.m. the Monday show, Carter and I doing it, getting it together, making it happen. Father, daughter. It's gonna be fun. Look for that. And more stuff at frogpants.com/schedule if you're looking for live shows and stuff. Brian, you got anything else before we get out of here?
Nothing else today. Got a soundography coming tomorrow, and but nothing. Today's going to be a lot of freelance catching up, which needs to happen. So
nice. Let's get out of here with this little music then. What do we got?
Yeah, sounds good. Let's go to Northeast Georgia. I don't know what's up there, but these guys are a band called The Crashiers. This is kind of your indie at the end. This is not a cover. It's a brand new single from these guys called Afterlife, which is as they put it, a sweeping meditation on grief, faith, and hope. This is really cool. It's an indie alternative band from Northeast Georgia. Here is The Crashiers.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Yes. Get more at frogpants.com.
You have wonderful talent.